Alright, Pockets here, and I'm doing an update on all my tanks, even the Shell Dweller tank, because it has fish now. We'll get to that in a second. But as of right now, this is the 30 long that I put the Emerald Eye Rasboras in, which are all hiding. I just did water changes on all the tanks because I needed them, and they're all hiding in the back. There they go, swimming away. But, yeah, you know, like on this tank, I'm actually really happy with how it's coming out. I added 2 little Amano Shrimp. Can't really see them right now. Oh, wait, you kind of see one right there in the rock. See if I can focus it a little bit. There you go. See him? He's like right there. You can see his eyes. Here he comes. He's coming out. But there he is. That's the small one. I have another one on here. It has eggs. I don't know where it ran off to. That one usually likes to sit right up here on the wood. But I mean, other than that, the plants have been holding up. A little bit of new growth on the crypts here. And nothing really with the veils, yet at least. I think the light might just be enough to make them grow a little bit, but very, very slow. It's coming out really nice. I still don't know what else I want to get. I'm debating whether or not I want to put the dwarf chain loaches on here, but I'm worried that they'll get eaten by the shrimp, so I might just do a very small school of Cory cats. Just need to find one that I would enjoy keeping. But I plan on getting a couple chocolate grommies, and I need to get a water sprite for this tank. Haven't had a chance to go out yet, and more importantly, our fish store hasn't had any in here. Oh my god, it's so warm in here. My room's like right near the boiler, and I got the tanks running. It sucks in the summertime. But yeah, can't really think of anything else, but that's pretty much it for this tank. They'll be getting their first frozen food tomorrow. See if they like the brine shrimp. But yeah, they're a little spastic right now, very nervous. But, oh, and my Shell Dweller tank would have been down here. But the story with that is, I was an idiot, put it a little bit too close to the wall with the filter on it, so I had to move it. You're not supposed to move it when they have water in it. I tried to get as much water out and put it in a bucket so I didn't have to recycle the tank. And we managed to move it, and I rescaped it because I was getting 3 additional fish that the guy said he would give to me because he took so long with the shipping. But here are all the shells. There's my female. I have Maltese. And my female is right there. Yep, they came in, they arrived Friday around 10 o'clock. I've just been letting them settle in, and they arrived. The bags were pretty cold. Even they had one heat pack in it, but I mean, I live up in New York. It gets kind of cold up here. But everybody made it. Everybody was troopers. After a couple minutes of acclimating in the tank, they were swimming, trying to get out of the bag. Let's see. And then I got my male who patrols the rocks because of the Julies. And I don't know what type. I know what type of Julies I have, but I don't want to butcher the name, so I'll just put it in the description below, or make an annotation or something. But they're about 1 inch, and he's the largest one, the one I'm focusing on right now. He kind of challenges the male multi, but yeah, I don't know why. The multi, my male just kind of hangs out at the rocks, keeps everything in check, and then usually, I don't know, he usually goes back over by the shells around this time to excavate. I mean, they've done a little digging, a little bit. I mean, as you can see, the rocks and some of the It's not a tremendous amount of digging. But she's been digging out this little corner. One of the shells is kind of covered. The rocks all have sand over it over here. And that's pretty much it. Oh, there's a little digging over here. They've been digging out underneath this snail shell right here. I hope they don't kill themselves. Oh, they've been digging out under there. I'm hoping it'll get a lot worse, the digging. Just because I think it'd be cool. And I just had to put a new filter on this tank. It's a Marineland hang-on tank Magnum filter. It's old. It was my dad's, I think, first canister-like filter. It's missing part of a piece for the water flow, but so right now I have it pushing against the heater to warm the tank a little better. And I love this filter. This filter was my first filter that my dad gave me, so I'm actually kind of glad to have it back. But, you know, that's what happens. I eventually would like to get canisters on everything, because I hate AquaClear, even though I use it all the time because it's okay and somewhat affordable. There's a full thing of the tank, all their shells. I got the two rocks in the center as a barrier, or as a guideline, so nobody kills each other, but apparently nobody listens to that barrier anyways. They kind of do what they want. I'm really looking forward to see the Julies get a little bigger, and I'm kind of hoping that they'll play safe, or play nice, I should say, with the male. I mean, he's over here all the time, just scoping them out, scoping the rocks out. I mean, they don't chase the Julies too much. Sometimes the Julies will venture over into the shells, and the female will chase them off, or the male will catch them and chase them off. But other than that, it hasn't been too bad. Alright, and on to the 75 gallon. Whoop. And of course, they all hid. Yep, just did a water tank on, or a water change on this tank. See all the bubbles? And for some odd reason, my head and taillight tetras always look their best when the water has been changed. I filled it a little bit too high, but oh well, it's gonna be expected. As you can see, there's the brace from the water, and then the filters and everything like that. I like filling it kind of high because then my Siamese algaeters will actually play in the current and try and get into the filter, even though it never happens. But I wanted to show you my Severums. They're starting to get a little red on their cheeks, which is, I'm excited because these were, when I bought them, they were labeled as red shoulder Severums. And I don't know if anybody's ever Googled red shoulder or rot keel. They're just awesome looking fish, and I'm hoping mine have good enough genes so they get that full red shoulder, but I won't know until more of it develops. See, they're all kind of hiding in the forest. See, you can kind of see one swimming. Oh, if I can get them out. I don't want to feed them because the light's going to go off soon. But I'll have to post another update of just this tank later. Let me see. Let me just bring it back. Maybe they'll come out. Yeah, holidays are finally over, so hopefully I'll be posting a little more. I mean, I think I'm done right now with tanks for a while. I mean, I might set up a grow out tank later on when if my Maltese breed. But other than that, I really have no more room. I mean, I could clean off my dresser and put a small tank up there, but yeah, no. I will be. I guess, I could do updates. My dad's going to be redoing his tanks. I guess I could do updates on those, too, if you guys would like to see them. Dad's tanks are actually kind of cool. I mean, he's got a 55-gallon planet tank. He's going to end up moving everything that he has in his 150-gallon over to the 55 because he doesn't have a lot of fish in the 150-gallon. And for some odd reason, when everything was in the 55-gallon, it thrived. Like his discus, everything. I mean, he's down to like maybe 3 discus and a handful of tetras that he's going to put in the 55-gallon. He just ordered some LED lights to test out, and then he's probably going to convert the 150-gallon to African cichlids. He wants to keep Tropheus, and if my multis breed, he could set up a corner of shells, you know, do the whole shebang. And, oh, looks like one of my males finally came out. Oh, and he went back in. Alright, you know, I'm not going to stress them out anymore. They're kind of nervous. I'd really, when they get a little bit more calmed down, probably tomorrow or something, I'll post the videos just so you can see the color. This video's kind of long. I didn't realize that, and I apologize for taking up 11 minutes of your time. So, I'm actually going to go crawl into bed, play some Call of Duty, and call it a night. And I hope everybody's holidays were fantastic and everybody have a great and happy new year. Because I know I will. Yeah. Pockets out.